Hello! Today's video is going to be my vintage handbag collection. I am a massive addict of handbags and I love handbags however old they are, and I thought I would share with you my vintage collection. So I am going to start with the oldest bag in my collection, and it is this Victorian one here. It is absolutely beautiful. It's in this beautiful kind of green shimmery colour. It catches the light so beautifully. It's metal here and then a metal chain as well. Inside, it's not, you know, looking at its best, but it is over 100 years old, so what can you expect? It's a very sweet silky lining. It doesn't fit that much in it. It will fit like my cards and a little bit of money and things like that, my keys. So it fits the bare necessities but not much else. Of course, think of today's standards and what our bags are designed for, and then 100 years ago what their bags are designed for. Completely different purposes. So I can't fit much in it, but I don't really need to, because when I do wear this out, I'm literally wearing it on a night out to a nice restaurant or something like that. So I do put literally the bare essentials in it. I got this from, where did I get it from? I got it from an antique centre actually, and I think it was like £16, which is something ridiculous. I thought it was very good value for money. The only problem is the little bit of inside damage, but what do you expect for something that's over 100 years old? So I love this. The second oldest handbag in my collection is one that I've already shown on my channel. I actually showed it on my very first video, but it is this beautiful Edwardian bag. So although it's slightly similar in style, so we've still got the kind of meshy detail here and the metal at the top, we still have a frame, but the bag's is kind of different shape and they are getting a little bit bigger. This one is a beautiful blue, but in the light you can see it does shimmer kind of different colours. So it's got kind of blue beads, like an orangey bead, a purple one, and sometimes you've actually got little green ones in there as well. They're kind of scattered about and it really reflects beautifully off the light. The inside of this one is really nice. It's absolutely amazing. It feels like it was made yesterday, although this again is 100 years old. It is beautiful. I could fit a little bit more into this one than I can the Victorian one, because it is a little bit bigger. But again, when I take this out, it is to a nice restaurant or something like that, so I don't really need that much in it anyway. But I love this, and I think this was a bit more expensive. This was 34, but again from another antique centre. So those are my Victorian and Edwardian bags. I don't own many at all. Moving on to the 20s and 30s, the first one that I have is this beautiful little clutch bag here. I bought this last year for the summer, hoping we were going to have brilliant weather. We had really nice weather here in England for, well, a little while, and then it just completely just died off and went away again. So I'm hoping I can use it this summer, but it is this beautiful little clutch bag with these lovely flower detail around. It's on the back as well. Opening it up, it's this bright yellow, lots of spacious room inside. It's got some pockets too. It's quite a nice bag actually. It's deceptively large. You know, it looks like it can't fit a lot, but it actually can fit quite a lot. I can fit my purse in here and then my phone and things like that. So it's quite nice. I think this was £20, and I actually bought this online from, I saw it first of all on eBay actually. And then I noticed the seller had their own online shop, so I went through the online shop and bought it from there. So I thought this was really good, and for £20 I thought that was quite nice. And I thought this would look amazing with a 1920s drop waist dress. The only problem is finding them, which aren't too expensive, but also because of my shape I suit kind of 30s, 40s and 50s, and I really don't suit 20s at all. So I might have to look for something 30s to go with this. Or just get something that's in the 20s style, but I love this and I love the colours and I can't wait to use it this summer. Another clutch, this one is very, very 30s-esque. Look at this one. This again is another one I bought offline. I actually bought this one off eBay. I saw it and I fell in love with it. I love the kind of emerald green colour, I love the envelope style, I love the little marquisite detail here. Opening it up, it is, again, it's very envelope style. It's got its mirror still in there, which is amazing. It's not in the best of condition. It's got a little bit here where like the cloths come off, but apart from that, it's actually fine. This only cost me £10, and I have used this on quite a few nights out. All I put in here, excuse me, is my cards, some cash, and my key, and then that's it. Fits my phone in there as well, and yeah, I'm off. And it's beautiful, and I think it's so 30s for me. The reason why I love the 30s is because for me, in my eyes, I believe it is the decade of design, and that's why I love this. And I think this is so beautifully designed, and for £10 I thought it was a real bargain. Another nighttime bag, but one that I've actually never worn out, and it is this one here. This is actually the very first bag that I ever got, and when I bought it, I put it on the side of my bedside, and I just stared at it because I thought it was so beautiful. I see quite a lot of modern replicas ones of these, but this one is old. You can kind of see up close that it is old. This is really beautiful. I love the detail front and back. I think this was £15 I bought online. It's not in the best condition inside. It has some markings here and there, but it is old, so what do you expect? But I really like it, and I think it's really pretty, and I don't know why I haven't worn this out. I suppose because it is so woo and in your face, but I think it's beautiful and very deco in design. My next one, I try not to pick favourites with my bags because I think they're all my favourites in a way, but if I had to pick, I think I would have to say this one. This is my collector's piece, if I have one. This is kind of the creme de la creme of my collection. This is a 1930s bag. It is definitely Art Deco, it's definitely 30s, it's very in your face that it's 30s, and what I mean by all those things is that it's kind of a collector's piece. It's one that you do see on like 30s films and things like that. It is expensive. I think I paid £70 for that, and people might be like, whoa, that's a lot for a handbag. Which, yes, it is. It is a lot for a handbag, especially seeing as you can't get too much in this. But for me, when I dress in the 30s and I feel like, oh, I'm not quite sure if I'm there, if I put this handbag on, I feel the difference. I love it. So inside, it's absolutely perfect inside. It's got a little pocket here, and then it's got a little coin purse attached here as well. I wear this out quite a lot. When I'm dressed in a 30s style, this is what I'm wearing, and I love it, and I feel amazing. And yes, it's £70, but it is my kind of collector's piece. 30s is my favourite decade of fashion, so why not splash out on some collector's pieces like this? And I actually bought this one from a vintage shop. Moving on to another 30s handbag, but the largest of them all, and it is this one here. This one I got from, I also got on eBay actually. I think I paid £15 for it, which is so cheap. It's this beautiful one strap handbag. I love the clasp detail here. Open it up and it's nice and big inside, no damage at all. It's lovely. It's another one that I love taking out, and when I wear this one, I don't actually have to change anything. I don't have to change, you know, my day-to-day purse or anything like that. I just chuck it all in and I'm good to go. And I really like this. I really like wearing it out because you can do some proper shopping with this one, to be honest. Moving on to the 40s, this is another one that I've shown on my channel actually, and it's this brown one here. I hauled this when I went to a vintage fair. I paid £8 for this, which is utterly bizarre and silly. It is leather, but it's well-worn leather. I don't buy leather now, but I do buy vintage and antique leather, if that makes sense. I won't buy modern day leather. Inside, the condition's not 100%, but it's not too bad at all, seeing as I only paid £8 for it. It is beautiful. It's very kind of 40s, and in my head, when I think of this bag, I do think of a 1940s woman all dressed up with her hair similar to mine today, I guess, and her makeup done and everything, and it makes me smile when I think of this bag. I don't know why this bag resembles the 40s decade more than others, but I don't know, it just does, and I love it. Another 40s one, and I have this little tapestry bag here, a bag that I've wanted for ages, I'm wearing for a couple of years now, is a carpet bag, kind of a Miss Marple style carpet bag from the 40s or 50s. Can't find them. They're really hard to get hold of, and if you can get hold of them, they're really quite expensive because everyone wants one. But I did find this in a vintage shop. This was £20 and I really like it. So they've got a couple kind of courting here, and then we've got a lady here with lots of flowers, and this is lovely. Inside you get a little treat because you've got in here is its original mirror still wrapped up, and I think that's absolutely gorgeous. The lining in here is lovely as well. It is a beautiful bag, and I just put in here a little purse and then my keys and phone and things like that. I could fit most things in this one. This is deceptively large. And finally, the 50s, and for the 50s I've only actually got one bag, which is slightly surprising, but it is this one here. This is one that I actually got from a family friend who owned this in the 50s. It is this lovely wicker bag with leather straps. Inside there is lots and lots and lots of room. It's definitely a summer type bag, and I'm hoping to spruce this up a little bit and then give it a good loving home and take it out in the summer months. So that is my vintage handbag collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more vintage videos, please hit the subscribe button and I'll do more of those for you in the future. So take care everybody, and I shall see you soon for my next video. Bye!